In the pantheon of cinematic pioneers, names like Thomas Edison and the Lumière Brothers are celebrated as the architects of modern filmmaking. Yet, the story of Louis-Aimé Augustin Leprince challenges this narrative. Decades before the Lumière Brothers projected moving images to an astonished audience, and before Edison claimed his patent for the kinetoscope, Louis Leprince had already achieved what many believed impossible. He created the first working motion picture camera and filmed moving images. Leprince's contributions should have made him a household name, a celebrated figure in the history of cinema. Instead, he remains a mysterious footnote, overshadowed by those who followed. The reason is as extraordinary as it is tragic. In 1890, Louis Leprince vanished without a trace under circumstances that remain one of history's most perplexing mysteries. This is the story of his visionary brilliance, his groundbreaking achievements, and the unanswered questions surrounding his disappearance. Louis-Aimé Augustin Leprince was born on August 28, 1841, in Metz, France. His family was well respected, with ties to both the artistic and scientific communities. His father, an officer in the French military, was close friends with Louis Daguerre, the inventor of the daguerreotype photography process. This early exposure to one of photography's pioneers left a lasting impression on young Louis. As a child, Leprince displayed an insatiable curiosity, combining a love for art with an aptitude for science. He pursued formal studies in chemistry and physics in Paris and Leipzig, gaining technical knowledge that would later inform his work on motion pictures. In 1869, Leprince moved to Leeds, England, where he married Elizabeth Whitley, an artist and engineer. The couple shared a passion for blending art and technology, and together they founded the Leeds Technical School of Art, an institution dedicated to exploring the intersection of creativity and invention. The Industrial Revolution provided fertile ground for experimentation, and Leprince's interests soon shifted to a new frontier, capturing motion on film. By the 1880s, this pursuit had consumed him, leading to the creation of one of history's most important yet overlooked inventions. Leprince's work in motion pictures began with a simple but audacious idea. If a series of photographs could be taken and displayed in rapid succession, it might create the illusion of movement. This was not a wholly original thought. Scientists like Adweard Muybridge had demonstrated motion studies using still photographs. But Leprince sought to achieve something far more ambitious, a single device capable of capturing and projecting moving images. In 1888, he succeeded. Using a single-lens camera of his own design, Leprince filmed a series of short motion pictures in Leeds. Among these was the now famous Roundhay Garden scene, a 2.11-second clip showing his in-laws walking in a garden. Another film captured the bustling Leeds Bridge, showcasing everyday life in motion. These films, while rudimentary, were revolutionary. They marked the birth of cinema. Leprince patented his invention in Britain and worked tirelessly to refine his camera. His ambitions were clear: to showcase his work to the world and secure his place in history as the father of motion pictures. But Leprince's achievements were not merely technical. His vision was deeply artistic. He saw cinema not only as a scientific breakthrough, but as a medium capable of telling stories, capturing emotions, and preserving moments in time. His passion was fueled by the belief that moving pictures would forever change how humanity saw itself and the world. In 1890, Leprince planned a public demonstration of his motion picture camera in the United States. This event was meant to solidify his claims and preempt rivals like Thomas Edison, who had begun working on similar technology. The demonstration was poised to be a historic moment, one that would introduce cinema to the world under Leprince's name. Before leaving for the United States, Leprince traveled to Dijon, France to visit his brother. On September 16, 1890, he boarded a train bound for Paris. He carried with him his luggage, personal belongings, and crucially, one of his prototype cameras. Leprince was seen entering a private compartment on the train, and eyewitnesses confirmed his presence. But when the train arrived in Paris, Louis Leprince had vanished. His belongings, including the prototype camera, were gone. No body was found. No evidence of foul play surfaced. The disappearance baffled authorities and devastated his family. How could a man vanish so completely, leaving no trace behind? The questions surrounding that fateful journey have never been answered. The disappearance of Louis Le Prince remains one of history's great unsolved mysteries. Over the years, numerous theories have been proposed, each offering a potential explanation but leaving much to speculation. One theory suggests suicide or accidental death. Some historians argue that Le Prince, under financial strain and facing immense pressure, may have ended his own life. Yet this theory contradicts accounts of his optimistic mood and excitement about his upcoming demonstration. Others speculate that he might have accidentally fallen or been ejected from the train, but no evidence of his body was ever discovered along the tracks. Another theory implicates Thomas Edison, whose aggressive business practices and desire to dominate the emerging motion picture industry are well documented. Edison patented his kinetoscope shortly after Le Prince's disappearance, fueling suspicions of industrial sabotage. While there is no direct evidence linking Edison to foul play, the timing has raised eyebrows. Some suggest family involvement. Le Prince's brother, the last person to see him alive, has been speculated to have had financial disagreements with Louis. However, this theory remains purely speculative. One of the more outlandish theories posits government intervention. Could Le Prince's invention have been seen as a threat to certain national or industrial interests? While intriguing, this idea lacks concrete evidence. Louis Le Prince's disappearance cast a long shadow over his legacy. With no public demonstration of his work, rivals like Edison and the Lumière Brothers stepped into the spotlight, claiming the mantle of cinematic pioneers. For decades, Le Prince was all but forgotten. It was only in the 20th century that his contributions were rediscovered. The Roundhay Garden scene, preserved as the oldest surviving motion picture, became a testament to his brilliance. Historians and film scholars began to advocate for his rightful place as the father of cinema. Today, Louis Le Prince's name is celebrated by those who know his story. His work represents a pivotal moment in human history, the transition from still photography to moving images. Yet, his mysterious disappearance continues to overshadow his achievements, a tragic reminder of how easily history can overlook even the most extraordinary individuals. The story of Louis Le Prince is one of genius and tragedy, innovation and obscurity. He was a man who saw the potential of cinema long before the world was ready to embrace it. Yet the very forces that should have propelled him to greatness conspired to erase him from history. Over a century later, his disappearance remains unsolved, a puzzle that fascinates and frustrates in equal measure. But while the man may have vanished, his vision endures. In every frame of film, in every story told through moving pictures, the spirit of Louis Le Prince lives on. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the life and mystery of Louis Le Prince. His story is a poignant reminder of the sacrifices made by pioneers whose contributions shape the world as we know it. Though his disappearance remains unsolved, his legacy as a visionary inventor and the true father of cinema endures. If you found this story fascinating, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into history's greatest mysteries and untold stories. Until next time, my dear spooker, stay curious.